Now, the other thing to go back to schedule is realize that if you think of the flow of a session, you have your warm up, your movement prep, and then you may get into more dynamic things, and then your strength work, and then it starts to ramp up and have this crescendo, and then it cools back down. And so, if you think about that and how your sessions may overlap, right? So whether it's one-on-one or a group, if how your sessions overlap, if one group is coming in to warm up while another group is at their peak or another group is trying to cool down, that makes for some challenging dynamics as well. So if we look at it from the culture ambiance type of thing, so if I'm going to go, at my high end of my routine, I'm going with heavy squats and deadlifts or something like that, I don't necessarily want Yanni music on, right? And waterfalls in the background, right? I want a little bit more high energy atmosphere, where at the same time, if I'm trying to cool down and do some breathing and some more meditative type mobility work, well, then I don't want AC/DC blasting it at 10 in my ear. So that has to be a consideration in terms of, you have certain spaces within your place. Like in my facility, we had a couple different versions of it, but we had areas that were a little more quiet, that if I wanted to have you go off and do some breathing, or if I, in the beginning of your session, want to just kind of do a reset, or we want to even just be able to talk, like we want to do some nutrition conversation, right? Trying to do that while someone's clanging weights or screaming next to us is going to be really difficult. So having those quiet spaces, and then also allowing for the spaces where we can let loose a little bit, is a balance you have to strike.